Hi there. Thanks for joining me today for this short vinyasa flow. This is an all-level vinyasa flow. No props necessary, of course, unless you know you like to practice with props, grabbing any props that you normally would practice with. And we're gonna just jump in. So I will leave some links for guided meditations in the information below. We're just gonna kind of focus on movement for this particular practice. So if you want to weave in other elements, please go ahead and do so. And we're gonna start in an extended child's pose. So go ahead and come on to your shins, your knees. Bring the big toes to touch, and the knees wide. Start to crawl your fingers out as far as you can, and then sit the hips back towards the heels. Hug your arm bones back into the shoulder sockets. Maybe you rest your forehead down on the earth and begin to connect with your breath here. Beginning to settle in. Giving yourself permission to take the next 20 minutes or so to just be here now. Be here in your body, be with your breath. Whatever else is going on in your life, you can come back to that very shortly. Take one more deep breath into the belly. As you exhale, start to crawl the hands off the left side of your mat. Maybe you take right hand on top of left. Hug that right hip back. Breathe into the right side body here. Inhale to walk through center. Exhale, walk it over to the right. Maybe left hand comes on top of right. Draw the left hip back. Breathe into the left rib, side, lung, and side body. On an inhale, take it back through center. Hug navel towards spine as you make your way towards a tabletop. And start with a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling, crown and tail lift. Heart shines forward. Exhale, navel to spine, chin to chest, rounding the spine. Moving with your breath. Moving at a pace that feels true to you. One more. And then go ahead and inhale, right leg back. Exhale, take your toes over to the left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, toes tap right ear, right shoulder. Back and forth. Back through center, bend the knee, inhale, chest shines forward, exhale, round through, knee to nose. Inhale, either extend that right leg back, left arm forward, or maybe you grab a hold of the top of your right foot with your left hand. Inhale, press your foot into your hand, gaze forward. And exhale to release. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, tap the toes to the right, right ear, right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, toes tap left, left ear, left shoulder. Back and forth with the breath. Back through center. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Perhaps exhale, grab a hold of your left foot with your right hand, and inhale, press foot into hand, gaze forward. Exhale to release. Walk the hands forward, peel your tailbone up high. Let's inhale, come onto the balls of the feet or even the tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels down a couple times. Getting out any cracks and pops. The arms have an outward spin and the thighs have an inward spin. And then check in with the ribs. Notice if they're just kind of splaying out, hugging them in towards the spine, containing the core. Bending one knee at a time, stretching through the backs of the legs. Beginning to breathe deeper here. Let's shift the hips side to side a few times. Keep pressing into the L's of the hand. And then come to stillness, take a big breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, roll through to plank. You might drop the knees here or stay lifted in your plank. And then on an inhale, we're all gonna lower down to the belly. On an exhale. Okay, hug the elbows in, press into the pubic bone and the tops of the feet, gaze down. On an inhale, start to engage the upper back, shoulder blades drawing together, chest drawing forward. Little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press up to plank or tabletop. On an exhale, come back to your downward dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up high, stack the knee, stack the hips, heels drawing towards your glute. Go ahead and drop that right shoulder down so the shoulders stay square. Knees lifting high. One more big breath in. Inhale, dial the toes down towards the earth. And then exhale, bring your knee to your right elbow. Inhale, back to that three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through. Lower the back knee. Untuck the back toes. Rise into a crescent lunge. Big breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to take the left elbow to the right thigh and start to exhale. Press into the heels of the hands. Draw that right hip crease back. Breathing. One more breath. And then we're just gonna inhale, come into an open twist. Exhale, plant the left hand, simple twist, lift that back knee. Drop the right hip down and back. Inhale and exhale, frame the foot, come into downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower down. Baby cobra on an inhale. Exhale to lower down. plank or tabletop on your inhale and exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale to lift left leg up high, stack the hips. So drop the left shoulder down, press into the L's of the hands. Glute and heel are drawing towards one another. Knee is lifting. One more big breath in as you dial the toes down towards the earth. Inhale and exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, cross it over, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Step it through. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Inhale, rising into a crescent. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale and exhale to take right elbow to the left thigh, and then start to really press the heels of the hands into one another. Breathing. On an inhale, we'll come into an open twist. And exhale to plant that right hand. Simple twist. Lift the back knee. Draw your left hip down and back. Big breath in here. Exhale, frame the foot. Downward dog. Shake the head loose. Take a cleansing breath, exhaling out the mouth. From here, we're just gonna inhale. Exhale, step the right foot on the outside of the right hand. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot outside of the left hand and sink the hips down. You could always sit on a block here. The heels don't have to be lowered, especially if you're sinking down, so you could just play around. Maybe you stay a little lifted. Maybe you keep the heels up a bit. Maybe you support yourself with a block underneath the sits bones. Just take a few breaths here. You could take your right hand down and take a big twist. Left hand down, big twist. Maybe you find stillness. One more breath. And then we're gonna inhale, reach the arms forward. Start to lower your sits bones and come into a boat pose. Legs straight, knees bent, or big toes down. Arms forward. You can also be supporting the legs behind, with the hands behind the thighs. Heart is lifting. Facial expression is soft, neutral. Take one more big breath. And then we'll go ahead and bring the bottoms of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose, butterfly pose. And then decide here, do you want to bounce? Do you want to rock side to side, massaging the glutes? Would you like to take a few rotations? Would you like to find stillness in a forward fold? Whatever you're doing, find 3 more breaths. And then we'll start to release. Go ahead and lower down onto the back. Hug the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a little massage. And then we're gonna stack the hips right over or the knees right over the hips. You can flex the feet, you can point the feet. Let's give options for the arms. You could stay lowered here. And then if you want more, you can lift head, neck, and shoulder blades off of the mat, really lifting yourself up. And then we're just gonna maybe reach the arms forward, gaze up, inhale, drop the right toes. Exhale, draw the knee over the hip. Inhale, left toes dip. Exhale, knee over hip. You could be practicing down. Inhaling, dipping the toes. Exhaling, knee over hip. Follow your breath. A few more. When you feel complete, just go ahead and lower on down. Maybe stir through the hips a few times, or move in any organic, intuitive way that feels nice. Little free flows in between our shapes and our efforts. All right, interlacing the fingers, bringing the hands behind the head. We're gonna just do a few rounds of yogi bicycles. So, as you're ready, we're gonna extend the right leg out long, keep the feet active. Exhale, draw your right elbow towards your outer left thigh. Inhale, through center. Exhale, left leg extends, left shoulder draws towards the outer right thigh. Inhale, center. Or double it up with your speed. Yogi's choice. Few more rounds. Even it out. And then go ahead and lower down. Maybe you come into reclined butterfly. Reach the arms up overhead, just rest the arms down. Let's take the feet as wide as the yoga mat. Windshield wipe the knees side to side. Practice coming to a close. Let's let the knees drop to the right. Maybe you take your right foot to your outer left thigh. A couple belly breaths here. Inhale to release. Switch sides, exhale. Maybe you take the left foot to the outer right thigh. 2 belly breaths here. And we'll release that. Give yourself one last hug. Big breath in, nose towards the knees. Hold at the top of the inhale. When you're ready to exhale, lower the shoulders, neck and head. come to Shavasana for a couple of moments. You're always welcome to pause this and stay here as long as you'd like. Let everything go. Take up space. Start to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Inhale, take a good morning stretch. Exhale, maybe knees to chest. Maybe you roll to a fetal position before rising up to your final seat. Take a moment to thank yourself for this little pause, for self-care, to reset and reboot the nervous system. Just to get really grounded through the body, through the breath, into the present moment. Thank yourself. And I will thank you for your practice as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. We'll take the thumbs up to the third eye, honoring, acknowledging, bowing to the teacher within. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bowing the head. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you feel refreshed, energized, centered. A little goes a long way, so just keep coming back. If you like this video, go ahead and like or subscribe to my channel. If you've been liking the classes and you aren't already subscribed, this is a new channel here, and all of the likes and comments and subscriptions really do help me to just get out there to a bigger audience to share this free content. So really appreciate your support, and I look forward to practicing with you again very soon. Thanks again, guys. Namaste.